Hello. What are y'all doing on this full moon? Anything? Well, I did my ritual. Did y'all do anything? Hey, Wolf. It is tonight. You mean Saturday night? Yeah, I'll start the day before, do it of the day, and the day after. Yes, it's beautiful. It's our last harvest moon. Well, actually, it's the last full moon before the harvest. The last harvest. Are you at work tonight? Yeah, I seen that. She's so pretty. It made me feel very small. Oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry, honey. I need to get my butt back to work too, though. So, do you have a game plan for tonight? I mean, do you have a ritual or whatever you want to do? I know I look like crap as always, but I've had a hard day. And believe it or not, I made pierogi. It's kind of like well, it is a Polish ravioli. Made my own dough and everything. My cat's scratching at the door. Be right back. You're going to see my pajamas. She's in. Man, ask for ascension on my psychic gifts. Yeah, that would be good. That would be awesome. This is one of the most powerful moons. It's in Pisces. If you want to ask for anything, now would be a good time to do it. If you have a spell to do it. I've already done mine. I need to get on here and show y'all how to make my moon mist. Go out and before you do your chants in the moon, you can spray it above your head and let it fall on you. Pretty cool stuff. Sorry, has somebody texting. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, that'd be fine. What I usually do is just go out there and sit in the middle of the grass and look up at her and talk to her. I may have a few herbs, but Vladimir Putin. Really? Hello, Vladimir. Vladimir Putin. Really? Wow. Let you get your boy? Okay. Get him. Hi, Joseph. Stalin. Wow. We got Putin and Stalin. What's up with that? Let me, your new president. Huh. And who might that be? Y'all don't get me started on politics. Oh, you're the president. Okay. Hello, Mr. President. Are y'all just bored tonight? It's a full moon. You should be out there enjoying it. Yeah, well, if you look at my other videos, I've been putting up herbs, and I'm still gonna work on them to show you. And if you have a question, just ask me what herb you can use for what. I'll be more than happy to tell you what I do. Oh, you're a good dog, huh? Well, that's good. Pat you on the head. Oh, you want to be into the Strega? Yeah. Well, there's a lot of Stregan witches. All Strega means is Italian witch. Are you Italian? I mean, that comes from way back in Romania. The gypsies. Just saying. Where'd you go, doggo? Joseph? No, I don't agree with that, Wolf. No. Um, that is not where Wicca came about. Well, I was married to an Italian, and that is not where Wicca came about. The Strega was around years and years and years before Wicca came about. Gerald Gardner went to a foreign land and brought Wicca back to the United States. Australia was around long before that. You should know that if you're part Italian. Well, and even in my witchcraft, a lot of the spells are the same, but they're not. We don't go by guidelines. That's the only difference. I love the music. I do the dances. I do the spells, but I don't abide by laws. I do not believe in threefold, as I've said. You hurt me, I'm going to hurt you. That's the way it is. But yeah, and then you had Gerald Gardner, and then you had Raymond Buckland that come over here too. And after Gardner died, Raymond Buckland took it upon himself to rewrite it. Wicca reminds me way too much of Christianity. Nothing against the Wicca. They do what they want, and I don't care. But I do what I want. See, that is, if you really want to be a true witch, don't believe in karma. You are karma. Make it happen. And I've never believed in that anyway, Wolf, because you know how many good people I've seen go through living hell, die horrible deaths. That's not karma. It's just the way it is. You know, things happen. I just don't believe in karma. I believe in justice. Our goddess Themis, the queen of justice, but sorry, I got people texting me. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, to each their own. I have no problem with everybody believing what they want to believe. But that's how I believe. And I'm by no means telling you how to believe, trust me, because I want you to do what you want to do. Well, that's okay. If you don't want to touch it. See, I don't believe in black or white magic. Um, it depends on what you consider black. I mean, seriously, if somebody really hurts you or hurts your family, you have every right to throw some shit at them. You really do. Or you can sit there and act like the Christians do and turn the other cheek. I only have two cheeks. I get slapped twice, and I'm going to slap back. Usually, it don't even take twice. It'll take one time. But if you don't want to dabble in it, that's fine. That's up to you. I wouldn't call it black. And trust me, the Strega will throw stuff back at people. You want to learn about Strega? Yes, they will. They have no problem with it. Whatever you want to do. Yeah. And that's what you should do because that was a wise decision. Simply because we as human beings know that you can't get that mad. I'll trust me, I get mad. Hell, I've already had a heart attack. You know, I get that mad. My blood pressure shoots up. Yeah, you got to learn how to control that. Don't ever get that mad. Remember to breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you have to, just go. I'll blow it all away. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. But I know what you're saying. I've been pretty upset at times. And I had thoughts go through my head that I never thought I could have, you know? I was so upset. But then that's when you have to calm down and you have to think, I'm not going to do that. It's not worth it. As hard as it might be at times. Okay. Well, so you have been taught by Wiccas. Okay. Okay. Per se. Okay. I'm a nurse. Okay. I go out there, I come upon a wreck in the highway. Okay. Now, this is metaphorically speaking. I come upon a wreck. Somebody's going to bleed to death if I don't help them. They're unconscious. Am I really going to ask their permission to help them? No. I just do my job. Isn't that been in their will? What if they didn't want to be helped? Suicide victims. What if they didn't want to be helped? They wanted to die, and I bring them back because that's my job. It was against their will. If you do a love potion on someone, how do you know that person is going to love you with their own will? It's a catch 22. Okay. Now, what would you do? Say your sister or your mother, your grandmother, got raped, just per se, and somehow or another he slipped through the cracks in the justice system and walked away free. Now, would you or would you not put a spell on him? Just asking. Hard one to answer, isn't it? Knowing you have the power in your hands, the mortals in charge here won't do nothing about it, and you can, so what would you do? Knowing that that incident screwed up the rest of her life. Well, if she's a witch, she'd do it herself. I mean, you want to help her, that's awesome. The more power, the better. But I honestly think that that son of a bitch needs to pay for that. I mean, I'm not telling you to believe how I believe. Trust me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I would do it. I have no problem with that. That's why I always stress I am not Wiccan. By no means. I wouldn't even ask my sister. I'd just do it. She'd probably be so confused she couldn't make the right decision anyway. That'd be pretty traumatic. I'm just saying, sweetheart, you believe how you want, and I have no problem with that. I believe how I want. I would not let him walk free if it was within my power. And probably the judge that let him go. Nothing bad will happen to you. I do not know. That's the Wicca thing going. I've never believed that, and it does not exist. No. If what you do is justified, you ain't gonna have a problem with it. Now, if you just get mad at somebody for no, some stupid reason and try to throw a curse on them or a hex or put harm on them, then the universe will go, "What'd you do that for? That wasn't necessary." But if it's justified, then you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. There is such a thing as putting a hex on your own self. The more you worry about it and think something's going to happen, it probably will. Because what you put out into the universe, your thoughts will come back. So if you believe you're going to get hurt, you're going to get hurt. Just the way it is. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Know for sure that it's justified. You'll be fine. I mean, I'm not telling you by no means to go out there and just throw hexes and curses on people all the time. That's why I don't do things for money. I have clients that ask me to do things, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do it. Number one, I don't know the situation. Number two, I'm not really out to hurt anyone, but nobody's going to hurt me either or anybody I love. I'm pretty protective. Be very responsible with it. Anytime you acquire this kind of power, you have to think wisely. Use your noodle. It's an awesome power, but it could also be a curse too. Sometimes I honestly wish I didn't have it. I mean, I don't know what I'd do without it. I've had it all my life, but sometimes I really wish that I could let it go for a while. Why did you have to go through therapy? If you don't mind me asking. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Yeah, and it will. So what was your issue? Oh, okay. Um, was it abuse? Do you mind me asking? I have a reason. I have a reason for asking that. But if you don't answer me, that's okay. It's all right. Well, what happened? If I know what happened, then I can probably figure it out. Were you abused? Okay, I'll stop asking. See, I've helped. Oh, okay. Well, we all go through that. I went through it in the last 4 months. Trust me. Bad choices. But you live and learn. Doesn't matter if you're a witch or not, even as a human being, you're going to learn every day. Can't let that shit get to you. Somehow or another, you have to call on your goddesses and turn it off. And trust me, I know it's hard. I've had to do it though. I'm sorry you had to go through all that. I really am. Like I said, I used to talk to potential suicide victims. You ought to try talking one of them down. It's not a fun parade. And then you find out they went and shot themselves in the head anyway after talking to you on the phone for about 2 hours. Couldn't help them. That's good. Well, I'm glad to hear that. I truly am. because it will. You know that old saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. I actually believe that. But being strong and being numb is different things. You know, I got to the point to where I just don't feel anything anymore because I shut myself off. I don't be hurt anymore. And being an empath and a witch, I'm screwed either way I go because I'm going to feel it all anyway. Remember your meditation and just breathing techniques. Even if you don't really meditate, a lot of witches don't meditate. I just learned how here recently, and I've been a witch my entire life. Of course, my idea of meditating was a completely different thing, as they call it. Like I said, I'd sit in the bathtub and breathe and let the hot water hit me and take myself in a different realm. But well, that's good. That's good. I've been there too. I don't usually preach anything that I haven't already been through. Trust me. You can't possibly tell me anything I have not already been through. All the way from the abuse to ridicule to annihilation to exile. Yeah, I was too. My mother took me to a psychiatrist when I was 5 because I scared the hell out of her. You know what he told her? There is nothing wrong with her. She's just way beyond her years. How does she know what she knows? And my mother will testify to that. She don't believe in what I do, but she doesn't um, ridicule me for it. I mean, we're also Indian, which shamanism is, from the Indians, so it's bound to be expected. Sorry, I these people I nobody ever texts me till I get online and then they want to text. But yeah, don't worry about it, Wolf. You'll be fine. Just keep your head. And anytime you ever need to talk, please email me, um, notify me something, and I will talk to you. Okay. Anytime you get that upset or mad or whatever, because I promise you it's not worth it. The only way people can hurt you out there is if you let them. Yeah, and I like that too. That's what I'm doing. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, I like that. I really do. That's one of the main reasons I got on here because I need to talk to people that are like me. because nobody else understands me. Oh, that's sweet of you. Well, I don't know everything. I'm still learning myself after all these years, but I do know quite a bit. But I was taught from the old witches, this new modern day thing. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I don't belong anymore. Yes, we can, and that's the whole point. We sure can. We all learn from each other every day. Share information. You're absolutely correct. You could probably teach me a few things. Just like the Strega. I was married to an Italian. He knew I was a witch, but they were Catholic. So I couldn't do that. So I had to hide it for a little while. Well, from his parents anyway. They're dead now, so. And so is he. Not by what I done, I promise you. Just the way it happened. Yes, and we need to stick together. We really do. Because, we have had such a bad rap. Wow. The Christians, they have given us such a bad rap. We do not worship Satan. We don't kill babies. We don't kill animals. Well, some religions still do. I don't. We are actually peaceful creatures. As I said before, there's been more people killed in the name of that cross than our pinnacle. No one has ever been killed in the name of our pinnacle. How many people did the cross kill? Innocent people for no reason except hysteria. So we have to stick together. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm a hippie witch. Our entire craft is built on nature. Every witch, I don't care if they're black, if they go to the daemon, what goddess or god they worship, Wicca, whoever they are, I guarantee the very basis of that is nature. If they say it's not, they're not a true witch because that's what we care about. We are the keepers of the secrets of the earth. We are supposed to take care of her because she takes care of us. Pretty cut and dried. And that's fine, as you should. Whatever resonates with you, breathe it in, take it. If it doesn't, get rid of it. However you want to practice, it's your business. You are correct, Wolf. I'm gonna be an old witch though. My back hurts all the time. That's why I'm always doing this. I have to go sleep on my heating pad tonight. Silver Raven Wolf was my first books. See, I've never heard of that. I didn't ever read a whole lot of books about witchcraft. It wasn't allowed, so I just kind of did my own thing by instinct. Even my own daughter, she's Christian, and that's fine, but she hates the fact that I'm a witch. She don't like coming in my house because my altar's there, my brooms are up. It scares her. And that's sad because we as witches pass these things down to our daughters. Mom won't accept it. Pretty sad. And the thing is, it's not even about being Christian or not. It's about taking care of this earth, about learning to manipulate the energies and make things happen for the good. Well, it's all psychosomatic. Well, she was raised, like I said, in Catholicism. Then they went to the Church of Christ. No music, nothing. Whatever, but it just makes no sense to me. It's like, what are you thinking? You know? And all I was trying to do was teach her the secrets. She don't want to know. And that's okay. I don't force it on her by no means. But she's scared to death. When I die, I already had a heart attack and died. I came back. Now she's afraid that I'm going to burn in hell. There's no such thing as hell. Yeah, compassion's a good thing. It really is. Once you learn that, your path is pretty much set. That's what I just said. There is no hell. Hi, Fonzie B. How are you, darling? But yeah, Wolf, I know what you're saying. I just wish she'd listen to me, at least give me the chance to explain it. But she won't. She didn't talk to me for 4 months. Whatever. I'm not going to change her belief, and she's not going to change mine. I'm good, sweetheart. How are you tonight? Did you do anything for the full moon? Yeah, Wolf, it is sad. Because I do have a lot of knowledge to spread on and nobody to give it to now. Not my descendants, anyway. My son, maybe. Yes. Or dance in the storm. I have actually done that. I've had friends come out there and go, hey, you need to get out of the lightning. It's striking. I ain't afraid of it. Fonzie, you still there? I do too. I should have been a weather witch. I'm a tornado kind of gal. Well, I guess Fonzie left us. Oh well. Well, when it starts hitting the ground everywhere around me, and then I get a little nervous, but because witches already have enough power in them anyway, they're almost like lightning rods. You gotta be careful. Well, here about 3 o'clock, I'm gonna do my other spell, and we'll see what happens. All right. I love you, man. Thank you for coming on here and chatting with me, my sweetheart. I'll close now. Blessed be.